Alright. I know what you're thinking. Dorei-Ku the animation. Is it underrated or overrated? Or is it just like one of those shows where you don't give a crap no more? Where you just like, I don't care. I'm dropping this show. And that's what I get it. This show sucks. I get it. This show completely sucks. I mean, think about it. SEM, device, making people their slaves forever. And y'all wanted to see more action, more blood, and we don't get that. I get it. It kinda like Ultima game. Where you get a phone call from the person who made this game, and you have to follow the rules. If not, you die. And that alone is the same thing as Dorei-Ku the animation. I mean, Ultima game, Dorei-Ku, they both suck. But we can't stop watching them because we wanted to see what episodes will give us more suspense, like more action, more plot, a little bit of this and that, and we should. Episode 5 kind of jump shift everything now to a point where it's like, okay, we're gonna drop this show. I don't give a fuck. That's what this show is. But episode 5 got it. It's improved a little bit. I mean, last week we found out that a little kid is actually the master of all the slaves. Got his own harem, but he has his reasons. We ain't gonna show you, but I ain't gonna tell you, but you'll see it eventually. Now, it did show how each individual got into the situation, especially Zero. Zero is kind of like my hero right now. Zero he changed, and somewhere down the line, you guys gonna like him. He's gonna be like the hero to everything in this SCM devices. You're gonna see why. Now, Ayato. Okay, not Ayato. What's his name? Oh, the driver. Ayato Chow, whatever. The driver. He was in the game because of a bet that he bet Julia. A bet that you cannot. A bet that you kind of like didn't want to see it happening. I mean, think back previously with the girl with Ayato, the girl with the eye patch saying, told that guy to eat me out, and they showed it. In this, he met this girl who looks exactly like his girlfriend, and Julia played this game where he has to guess what panties Julia's wearing. And the scene, it was so funny to see how her legs open. Everybody was like fan service, but we didn't. It was just saying a story about how he got into this whole situation and how he became into part of the game. Now, funny thing about it, come on, think about it. You guys, as guys, do you guys just want to know what panties the women are wearing? I mean, come on. It is, some wear stripes, some wear plaid colors, but come on, it's kind of, you can't just, it's not like you got x-ray vision goggles or glasses just to look through the color of the panties unless you're that type of perverted person who had those glasses abilities in some anime show, like Kowa Zombie. There you go. It's like Kowa Zombie. Where that zombie boy, he got the glasses and he's walking with glasses and he see all the girls with their bra and panties on. If he had that ability, if he would have had those glasses, he would definitely know Julia's out on panties. But you gotta give Julia props for not wearing anything. She went full commando, not wearing any panties. I think everybody should like Julia now. Now, moving on. Now, aside from that, I gotta talk about two important characters, Arya and Yuuga. Now, you guys don't know those two, but those from the first episode. And I kind of felt bad for Arya in this because not only she found her dog Zushi, and she didn't want Zushi to be part of this game anymore. And Ayata lost weight. She lost weight. Like, if you guys remember back then, she was just a chubby girl. And then all of a sudden, this episode, she lost weight. And I'm like, this reminds me of Kiss Him Not Me. You know that that reverse harem romance comedy show about the chubby girl who lost her husbando, and then a week, 2 weeks have passed or whatnot, and then she got all skinny, and then all full boys, and this girl likes her. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. In this, the girl with the eye patch, eye touch, she exact same thing. Now, now back to what I was saying. Area doesn't want to be part of this game, but Yuga wants to continue experimenting other people. Because now that Master Rio has like a lot of slaves, Yuga wants to control the world. Like, kind of like the Yagami of the whole thing. Like, I want to be god of the new world and that kind of thing. That's what he wants. He wants to control more slaves than him. So his first thing was trying to get Jushi and Arya to join part of his gang, his slaves. And what a way to kick things off in the hotel scene where he wear that horse mask that everybody wears. I don't know what to deal with those horse masks. It freaks me out at times, but it's, the horse mask. And, the bathtub scene where Hayata's got a tub of ice, her clothes off, and a tub of ice. Y'all want to see more of that. From what I can tell, I'm not saying this, but I think he fucked her. And then she got all sticky, slimy things. She's in a tub of ice. So, yeah. So now the game was to eat. Now, in order to Yuga to control Arya Zushi, they want to be. That dog is very communicative. I don't know, like that is the best dog right now. Like, no jokes aside, this dog, Zushi Muru, whatever. He's a good dog. I feel bad for this dog. I don't want to be part of this game, but dang, this dog could do a lot of work. He's very tough, and that's all I could put into. Like, I can't even put my words on it because that dog could do things that you guys never expected that this dog in the anime could do. Okay, now back to what I was saying about Dorei-Ku. The next objective, in order for that to happen, they had to eat things off the plate, and by eating everything off the plate, I mean eat like a plate with a knife and a fork, and you just eat everything. Like, just take the just eat everything off. Eat everything. And I don't care if it's a sharp knife. Eat it. So Hayata, she grabbed the little cutter and just like cut the fork off and just ate everything. And Yushi, the dog, was not going to take a stand on this. I feel the dog is trying to, like, in other words, defend Arya's life. You know what I mean? That, like, stay strong for her. And he tried biting off the plate, biting off the knife, and she don't want the dog to die. So she just pushed her off. I mean, pushed the dog away. But Ayata, she's a strong woman to eat everything off the plate. Plate, knife, fork, ate everything off the plate. And I'm like, wait, she ate metal. Shouldn't she die? But it's anime logic. We can't question anime logic. But she ate everything off the plate, even the utensils, and just ate all of it. And I'm next to myself, shouldn't she died? But I know it's metal. Like, when you guys swallow metal, you get hurt, You should die. You die over that. But for her, she must have a strong stomach to eat all that metal. And that's all I gotta say. I'm like, dang, I didn't see that coming. But now that Yuga kind of an asshole right now, all he wants is the power. And I just realized something. After watching 5 episodes of this, it comes to my attention that every male character, including the Trap, is actually an asshole. Except for Zero. That is the only character that I don't see him as an asshole. Like, every male character of this show is complete dicks. They have they just straight up borderline don't care. But Zero is the only guy who does care. And he's not that bad of a guy, That's that. And the women in this are so, like, some are independent, some just want to be slaves, and some just want revenge. That's it. So basically, yeah. So overall, what I learned from this episode is that the driver's backstory was so funny to see how he's talking about trust and distrust, which is in the world that we live in the world that we live in, he's right about it. We live in a world where there's trust and there's distrust involved. And what I've learned, and also I feel bad for Area and Zushi to be like part of this game, and Yuga just want to be an asshole in general. That's what I've learned. So that's basically it. Now I know some of you might drop this series. I mean, drop this show just like Ultima game, and some of you just want to watch other shows. But if it's like if you got none to watch, just give Dorei-Ku the animation a chance. If not, read the manga. So that's it. So tune in next week for episode 6. We're halfway done, so let's see if we could actually get more action, more blood, or something in between.